Hey folks, Chris here at the BigCat Ranch. I have not shown you much of our off-grid washroom and water system. I'm kind of starting that today. I'm going to show you a little bit here. I want to do some longer set videos of sort of how I get the water to this point and what the sort of this whole system looks like. But this is very exciting for me here because we've worked a couple years to get this to this point. And some of you that are off grid will know exactly what I'm talking about as far as how much of a struggle getting good flowing water to your living site can can just make you super excited. So, anyways, I'm just going to show you a little bit closer in here and give you a bit of a view of what I'm talking about. So, I've been using this. Sorry, the camera. Here, I'll take this out of here. There we go. All right. So I have a water line coming in from outside. It is insulated pipe, and it comes in through this hole in the floor. Just the story of what, like this concrete slab and the foundation and everything, I'm going to get into that later. But anyways, comes through here. It was a major struggle for me to get a water line run into the building. And so it comes in here, goes straight up. And here I'm building a manifold. So here you can see my gauge, and I have it shut off right now. So you can't see. I have this is open, so I don't want to turn it on right now. But here's my gauge, and I have what's called a gravity system. Now I have 100 feet of head, and that gives you roughly 40 psi, and I've tested it here, and when this is turned on, it's actually floating just around 40, 43, 44 pounds. So I've got good water pressure, and it does, yeah, you have to be careful in here a little bit because it will really give you a good spray if you're not careful. So here's what I've got. I've got this coming. I just have this ready. I'll just show you my little manifold. I'm no plumber, so just as a disclaimer. And so I'm just going to mount this to the studs of this wall on this piece of UHMW with a bunch of valves coming out of that little four-way manifold. And so that's going to be my plan to feed the toilet, our very retro blue. My wife thinks it's a little too funky, but we got a big iron tub here to match it. So I'm super happy about that. And so I'm going to get that wired in. Another thing I'm going to do, and I have it working now, is my on-demand hot water heater. It's kind of hiding behind that stud there, but it does work. We use it when we come up here all the time. and so that has been our, with an ability to shower, has made this a whole different experience with hot water, obviously. So then I've run lines through the wall to come out here to a sink. So these are all things I'm just working through right now and trying to get figured out. Yeah, that tub is awesome. I'll make a wrap around like a shower curtain to kind of pull around it here. Oh, and one of the best things is the cedar paneling on the walls. I did all myself. I milled the wood and put a lap joint in them. So that's the view from this side. I'm gonna panel this wall. So that wall there, I'll try to go back so you get a bit of a view of what I'm talking about here. So that's a wall there, a little separation wall between, yeah, the grossly oversized wood stove is too much for this little space. But anyways, I'll downsize that as we move along here. I just, as you know, sometimes you do things that you have to do just to kind of get it working. So yeah, I'm going to build this wall. I'm going to panel this wall in, do my plumbing, and kind of set up the toilet to be. And right now we've just been using a hose. You can see these blue hoses. I've been using a blue hose just to fill up the toilet tank. flushing toilet, kind of amazing out here in the middle of nowhere. And but soon we will have that line hooked up, and the toilet will work on the regular system. And then I'm going to hang that hot water on demand heater. I think I'm going to hang it here somewhere, and then I'll vent it outside with a bit of a vent hose. But anyways, that's the plan, and it's working really well so far. Like I said, 40 psi of gravity fed line, 1.5 inch line comes in here, and I've reduced this down to a 1 inch. So super excited about this, and we'll give you guys a bit of a view of more here in the future, and show some upgrades and different things. But that's where I'm at with this. Just wanted to show you guys this part of it, and hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching.